Hello, and welcome to my channel. Full disclosure, I have broken my wrist in an unfortunate skateboarding accident, but I'm just gonna go on doing readings because, they're fun to do. So, we're just gonna keep it pushing. Today's reading is on your personal strength, your greatest strength. We're gonna see what your greatest strength is. The thing that, yeah, it might set you apart from others. You might notice that others are just like, why can I do that? And then other people seem to, it's just not their forte. It's just not their, it's something you're kind of inherently strong at from a soul level, from a deep level. You were born with it. It's not Maybelline. So yeah, we're gonna get into that reading today. We have four piles, which I'm gonna show you very soon, and once I do, you can choose intuitively which pile is for you, and we will get started with those readings. So, on to the piles. And here are the four piles. We have pile 1 right here with the Desert Rose Selenite. We have pile 2 with the Selenite Wand. We have pile 3 here with the Amethyst Cluster. And pile 4 with the Smoky Quartz Crystal. So go ahead and get into your intuitive space, and you can choose your pile, and I'll get started right away with pile 1. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the Desert Rose Selenite, along with the Strength card that is Vine, which says, builds towers or destroys stone walls, causes rough waters, finds witches, then this will be the reading for you. This on your greatest strength. So we're going to start pulling cards and see what we have here to get into what this strength is that you have going for you. So your first card out is the Four of Swords, the Four of Spades. So what I'm seeing from that is that you have a very strong mental fortitude. A very strong mental fortitude. I'm getting like the picture of like a castle with like, a high tower. It's like unsiegeable. You're an unsiegeable mental force. No one can like overtake your mind ever for any reason. You kind of like, and then the other part is like, if someone tries, I'm seeing that there's like, moats with alligators. Like you have that thing where it's like, if someone even tried, the defenses would kill them. They would find out that, oh, there was a defense system that is meant to keep people out, or if they get a little further in, murder them. Like it'll kill them. And yeah, you kind of like, yeah, you really like, with the Vine card, you've built a crazy tower, and it's not like a weak one, it's a strong one. Other people see, it seems like, if someone else thinks like, oh, I have the mental fortitude, if someone really thinks that about themselves, and they're like, well, I have the mental fortitude, and they try you, they're going to be sorely mistaken, sorely disappointed. They're going to be like, no, I was weak. I didn't know I was weak. Like, you really have it. You are like a it's as if your castle in like a medieval time or something of your mind palace. It's your mind palace castle. It's your mind palace castle. That thing, that mental fortitude in your head, it's like, a medieval castle that's for some reason has like rocket launchers that seek people when they get too close, like when they try it, as soon as someone even thinks about trying to siege that thing, the system is like, oh, I can hear someone thinking, and it shoots a missile over and just like kills them from 50 yards. Let's move on. Your next card you have is an angel from the Angelarium, Shatiel, Angel of Silence. With that, I'm getting that with this strength here, it really cuts people off. It really like, the minute they even like start trying to voice what it is, start trying to cast that spell on you, start trying to, hit you with those dark magic words, you're zip. It's like a, nope. Like you really shut them down with that, and it's so like it's not forceful. It can be. It might feel forceful within you or something, but it happens so fast, so swiftly, like a like a samurai or something. It happens like a samurai where you're just, one swoop of the sword and the whole thing's done. You stand up and put your sword back in and you walk away, and then their head falls on the ground and you're like, cool, what are we doing later? Your next two cards out we have are the Eight of Cups with Indolence, and the Three of Wands, which is called Virtue. Right from here, yeah, I'm getting that you don't do this out of, like, it's not even meant to be, first off, evil. It's protective. It's really, really protective. It's preemptive as well. Like, you kind of see, it's like you see things coming. Like you have a little, maybe ability or something to be like, oh, okay, this situation is going to play out like that and that and that and that. And then you're like, okay, so if that one thing right there is snipped, then the whole thing falls apart. Like, then the whole thing falls apart. It's so like, subtle. It's not even like, it's with the, strength here, it says destroy stone walls. You don't destroy them by like blowing them up specifically, but more like, that's the weakest stone right there. If I just push that stone out, the whole wall goes down. So, if for some reason there was ever like a strategic attack on you or something, you would be able to pull that attack apart by just kind of changing one thing going on, like changing just one thing. You would destroy. You would like really, really, really take it out. So that there was no problem. Where there was a problem, where there was a very long strategic thing going on, you take it out in with just like one, flip of a switch. Your last two cards out, we have Ace of Swords with Satyr. And it says, inflames men with women's love and women with men's love, causes them to show themselves naked if desired. And your last one is Ace of Cups, so two aces. And that's Bure. And it says, teaches philosophy and the uses of herbs, heals all diseases and disorders, brings good familiars. So from there, yeah, this feels like this feels a little like subtle manipulation, like the strength that you have is kind of based there. This really strong ability you have to cut off threats, to take out a threat. If there's a threat around you trying to get to you, trying to really get to your mind, you can really take out that threat in very subtle, small ways that may feel a little, manipulative, like, and that's not even to say like bad or anything like that. Like, it's strategic. It's really, really strategic more than anything. And it's like just a very good defense. Your strong, your strength is in defense, more than it is in offense. So that's kind of like, why it's like, you might think to yourself, oh, that's bad that I do stuff like that. But every single time it's in defense. Every single time, like, well, if someone didn't try you like that, then that wouldn't have happened. Like, then I wouldn't have had to do this and this and this, and then have them like, oh, like, crying or whatever. If they didn't come for you that way, then nothing would have happened. So, yeah. you just kind of, it's like you inherently know things. It's like you like inherently know, when someone's trying you. You inherently know what to do in that situation. It's There's so much, like, just protection from your like defended castle. You're defending your castle, you're defending your space. And yeah, that's it right there. That's your strength, pile one. Your strength has a lot to do with how you defend yourself, how you have this impenetrable defense. And if anyone, comes trying to siege your tower, you show them very quickly. Oh, well, I'll just destroy you, and then I can go back to, being in my palace eating my oatmeal. I don't know. Okay. That's it for you, pile one. Thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment if it resonated, leave a comment if it didn't, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hello, pile two. Pile two, if you chose the Selenite Wand, along with the Strength card from, this is the Divine Masculine Tarot. Boom. And this is the Strength card from there. This is going to be your reading, and we are going to see what your strength is, what your greatest strength is that you have. Okay. Your first card out is the Ten of Cups. Right there, I'm getting that your strength is with others. You have a team. You have a really, really good team. You've got a really big team. They need some really nice things. They need some really big rings. Better be coming with no strings. That's a Drake song. You have a really big team, like, and this is coming in like, family, friends, angels, like it doesn't matter from where you have a lot of people around you who are, they're your strength, they're your power, and you bring them in. They come and they feel like they would never let anyone hurt you. This is it damn near feels like cult, like like you have a cult of people around you that will get you out of any situations, get you through any situations. Like, you have a big family, a big love, a big system of people, things, entities, deities, all of it. You have all of it. Like, you are safe and protected through just the amount of others around you. Let's see. Your next card out we have is Zachriel from the Angelarium, and that is the Angel of Memory. Yeah, you. Okay, from this immediately, I'm getting that you have definitely a lot of lives. You are someone with a lot of past lives, but even more than that, you create memories with people. And that's how you get them to, like, be a part of your system, be a part of your team. You make connections with them, have really good times with them until they couldn't imagine. Every memory of you is something to treasure. Every memory of you is something of value. And so they're like, oh my God, what they've done for me, like, I would do anything for them. What they've given to me, I would give anything to them. Like, that's kind of like the power you're giving to this, squad of yours. And you are really just like a source of good energy that if anything, got in your way, or if you were just having any trouble whatsoever, you would have someone to help you get through that. And that's the strength right there. It's not like you get there as a singular person. You're like, oh, this is hard, and I guess I can't do it. No, you'll be like, who can I call? Who do I know? What can I do? Who's going to help me out here? Like, and you know someone who will gladly help you, who would love to help you. I get to help you. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, does that mean we could? Yeah, yeah, like, yeah, I would love to help you. Like, um, your next two cards out, we have our power, which is the Four of Pentacles, says power, and the Hierophant reversed. Yeah. What I'm getting from there is, yeah, I don't know, like people feel safe with you. People really feel like if even if they are someone who's never really had like a family, or felt like familial with people, they feel familial with you, and you really bring in this sense of safety for people. You really bring in this sense that they're worth it. Like you help others feel their worth somehow, and they're like, for this I will give you anything. Like, I am in your debt forever. Like, it's stuff like that where like it's like you're calling in favors, and everyone favors you. Everyone you're everyone's favorite, so you have infinite favors. With the Hierophant reversed, yeah, this really is coming in like much further back, like stuff you wouldn't even know, like in your life now. You might have lots of people that feel really helpful, but even throughout your past lifetimes, this has been happening. Even in the energetic realm, this has been happening, and it's like those invisible entities are even like, yeah, yeah, that's the one, that's the energy that of course, if something is in the way of that energy must be pushed through. That person must be pushed through because they house the energy. Like, um let's get to your last two cards. We have the Seven of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. So yeah, I'm getting just such a huge sense of safety, restitution. Like, you feel like home to people, and it's like, because you feel that way, they would do anything to protect you. Anyone would do everything they could to protect what felt like home, to protect what felt like their good place. It would just become inherent, and you have a very natural way of feeling like that to anyone, of feeling like a recharging station for anyone, like a home, and it's not even to your detriment. It's to it's just something you're putting out without even trying. It's not like something you have to use lots of energy to do. It's really natural. um and people just feel so like, look at the in this Nine of Wands, like they're resting. It's like somehow you're protecting them, like as this like jaguar, like it's like you're protecting them, and so they protect you. It's a loop that you have going. It's a source of your strength, is not being physically strong, or necessarily, or having to really like go through things in a way that would be using lots of like traditional styles of strength, but instead it's building up others, it's building up people, it's building up relationships, it's building memories and happy times and good energy with a lot of different people. And through that, they become your strength because they're there for you after. They're indebted to you right after. They're like, if something about this was, so if you ever need me, don't hesitate to call. I do this. And if you need something for that, call me. Like, like, because I'll be there. Because this was something that I'll never forget. You're so memorable, they'll never forget you, that they'll always come to your aid to be by your side. Yeah, that is your reading, pile two. That is your strength. That is your greatest strength. And like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the reading. I had a lot of fun reading this one. This is really fun. And leave a comment if it resonated, and leave a comment if it didn't. And I will see you in the next reading, pile two. Hello, pile three. If you chose the Amethyst cluster with the Strength card, which is from the Tarot del Toro. And interestingly, this Strength card is number 11, which is, it's usually number 8. And it's 11 in this one. It's pretty interesting. So let's get into the reading and see exactly what your strength is. The first card we have out is the Four of Wands. The Four of Clubs here. So what I'm seeing as your greatest strength, it's based on connection. Not necessarily. This feels like ethereal or just quick. Kind of like in the last pile, in pile 2, their strength was through other people, but it was through, like, kind of developing a deep, long connection with people that would aid them at any given time. With this, it's a little different. You kind of make the connection really quickly. This feels more solo, more like, it's not something you have to do over a long amount of time. It's something you can just call on when you need it right then and there. And it may involve other people, but it's not necessarily that. Like, let's say it's really like facing specific challenges or something. The challenge comes up, and then your strength is going, okay, who do I need? And it's not like you know that person, but if that person's right there and they're like, okay, you're the way through, you can connect with that person very fast. You can connect with that person very quickly and get through their defenses. And, because it's not even like you're trying to hurt them. This isn't like a painful thing. This is like a, I'm seeing like a hacker, like a hacker who's like, oh, I gotta just get into the system. I gotta crack the code, like blah, 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 like doing that thing. They're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get in and boom, and now I change the system and now we're into the mainframe. You can get into the mainframe. You have a good like coding ability to get into the mainframe. Which a little bit, to be honest, explains this visual here where this guy's like really trying to get this person's mouth open. The issue seems to be that their mouth is closed and they want their mouth open. So you can get your way in. You can find your way in to anything. Like, that's the strength right there, is that you can find your way into anything. The moment you know you need to get in there, you can get in there fast. All you need to do is know that that's the challenge, and then cool, that's the challenge, here we go. 20 minutes later, we're in. Good job, that was fun. Like, your next card out is the Angel Remiel from the Angelarium, and it's the Angel of Visions. With that, like, it's really the moment you see it. The moment you see it, the moment you see whatever the problem is. So that might be your biggest, like, fault, is like not knowing where whatever the issue is or where it's coming from. If you don't know where it's coming from, you can't do anything about it. If you don't know what it is you need to do, you can't do anything about it. But the moment the challenge is set and you know exactly what you need to do, give me 20 minutes. I'll be done. You know, like it's a non-issue. Like um as long as you have the vision in your mind, as long as you have the idea of what it is, you can get through it no problem, very quickly, very easily, masterfully, you know, like, and like people will be looking at you like, oh, do you do this all the time? And you're like, well, not this specific thing, but kind of, you know, just getting things done in a quick way. Like, yeah, I do that, but not this specific thing. Like, whatever the specifics of it was, that's not what I do. But the idea of what this is, yeah, I do that. Like, that's exactly what I do. Your next two cards out are Lovers reversed. Waiting for the camera. There it is. The Lovers reversed. There it is. And the Knight of Discs. The Knight of Pentacles. With that, I'm saying, like, when it does involve people, it's like you have like salesman energy, where it's like, you know, you can really connect to someone on a deep, deep level in 20 minutes. On a deep soul level where they feel like they've never been not connected to you in 20 minutes. You know, like, in give me 30 minutes or less. Like, it's like you're delivering magic as a pizza for them. Like, you're getting them on your side. You're you know, empathizing with them, sympathizing with them, really cracking all the codes to get into whatever it is, whoever it is that needs to be gotten to get you past this thing, to get you along this mission that you're going through. Because yeah, with the Lovers reverse, it's like a, you know, the minute you know, like, oh, this is the person I need to get on my side, I'll get them on my side. I'll get them on my side right now. And then I'll get through. And then, you know, right after you could cut that connection, but they'll be sitting there like, man, I'm so glad I met that person. This is wild. Like, they'll be thinking about it weeks from now. And you're on to like the, you know, the fifth next one. Let's get your last two cards. We have the Judgment reversed. Didn't show well. The Judgment reversed, along with the Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah. So for this, I'm getting like, first off, just a lot of like passion. You inject passion into things. You really like, and it's not even like waking someone up. It's kind of like you put them in a trance. It's like you like, you know, you Jedi mind trick. You do a Jedi mind trick on people. You do a Jedi mind trick on the whole fucking world. Like, where you're like, if I need things to be one way, cool. Now it's that way. You are the architect of the Matrix. Sometimes, you know, you can really get in there. With this Queen of Wands reversed energy, it's like it's not like a, it's an ability you're really good at. It's an ability you might know is like, this is manipulation. This is like, you know, yeah, I'm manipulating the shit out of people right now. But, you know, when you do it, you're like, well, it was necessary. It was what I needed to do. And, you know, I'm not going to hate myself for it. I'm just going to do it. And with the Judgment reverse, it's like, you know, you're really changing minds. You change minds in an instant. And that is your strength right there, is going like, you know, oh, it seems like the issue is that, you know, someone's not thinking about what I need, it seems like the issue is, you know, everyone's thinking about this when I need them to be thinking about this. And you change those minds really quickly. You change that scenario really quickly. You turn it all around really quickly until, until that person ends up having a life-changing experience. and you're like, cool, got the task done, moving on, next task, like moving on, next task, like yeah, that's your strength right there, is just not being able to be left out, held out, and just being able to get into wherever it is you need to get into, beyond any borders, beyond any, anyone trying to stop you. And no one really would try to stop you. You would, somehow, like, I feel like if this was the thing, you would just like pet it on its side or something, and it would open its mouth for you, like you wanted it to, like, yeah, there you go. No, no, as I'm forcing your mouth open, this is love. I love you. Like, um, yeah, that's your reading, pile three. Thank you for being here. This is a very fun reading. Thank you for letting me read for you. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if it resonated, and leave a comment if it didn't. And I will see you in the next reading. Hello, pile four. If you chose the Smoky Quartz Crystal, along with the Strength card from the Angel Tarot, Hakamiak, that's so, which says the Raising God. It says loyalty, delivery from those who seek to oppress, brings victory. So let's get into your reading on what your greatest strength is. That is, coming through with this. Let's just pull cards right now. The first card we have out is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Spades is Seven of Swords. Okay, I am getting. Oh. Yeah, I am getting that your strength really lies in, it's like your ability to maneuver through a situation. It's really getting around things. It's kind of like and it's like you're not being seen. It's like secret spy stuff, like it's really like secret blending in kind of stuff. Like you can blend into anything and get past anything. You can, like, get whatever information you need and get out. Like a spy. Like you have like a spy energy, like the energy of a spy. It's as if no one suspects you. No one's, and they're not supposed to. You're trying to come off like, not meek and mild, but like just like you're not a threat or something. You're trying to come off like there's nothing going on, and you're succeeding. Yeah, this, like, even with this strength card here that says loyalty at the top, I am getting like a loyalness to that thing, not like a specific loyalty to like a person where you're like two people loyal to each other, but more like a loyalty to your act. And that right there is like a, you're like, okay, who do I need to be inconspicuous? What kind of, disguise do I need to put on? And then your loyalty is to that disguise. No one would ever, if someone was like, hey, are you someone other than what you say? You'd be like, no, I'm exactly this person I say. I'm exactly doing what it is I said I was here to do, and nothing different than that. And that's all. And and they'd be like, okay, I'm gonna believe you. Like, your next card out we have is Shalegiel, and it's an angel from the Angelarium, and it's the Angel of Snow. This really is coming in like that blending in thing, like that. Yeah, you you put up a disguise, a barrier, a distraction or something. You make it so the truth is hard to see, and then but your truth. You know exactly what's going on, and you know what you're there to do. You're focused, but you throw others off. And yeah, that's a strength. Don't think that's not a strength. That is a strength to be, super spy status, to be like, yeah, if I can finesse this. You're a finesser. You're a finesse person. You can finesse people. You can finesse situations. You can finesse the shit out of it. And it's really like, it's really quick. It's really sly. No one even knows anything happened. It could be like, 2 weeks later, and they're like, oh, where'd that diamond go? Oh yeah, I forgot about that diamond. Oh my god, I think it was stolen. Like, I think someone took it. Like, I wasn't thinking about it. I don't know. Your next two cards out. We have our swiftness reverse, which is the eight of pentacle. No, the eight of wands. The eight of wands reversed with swiftness. And the five of cups reversed, which says disappointment. Um, with these, yeah, I'm really seeing like an under the radar thing. It feels like there's something people don't want from you, like this might just be a constant thing that happens to you, where it just, this constant mission comes up is why you have this strength. And the mission is this. It's like, oh, I need this. I need that. I know what I want to do, and I need that to do it. And no one's going to give it to me. In fact, it's under lock and key. As a matter of fact, someone's going to disappoint me here. I'm not going to get the thing I need. There's just no way. Like no one's going to give it to me. It's not going to come into my lap. But this right here is like a but. This eight of wands right here is like a but. What I can do is sneakily, slightly, quickly go under the radar and get to that thing and then take it and then leave. And no one even knows I have it now, but it's mine. Boom. It's really coming in like a spy. Like you're going through trip laser wires and stuff. You're really doing a good job here. With your super spy status, pile 4, you have that super spy status. Your last two cards out we have are the Devil from the Angel Tarot, the Devil, Samael, which says, seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead, teaches the occult and magic. And you have the Queen of Pentacles with Mebachyak. There you go. Mebachyak. And it says, the Eternal God. It's the Queen of Pentacles. And it says, intellectual lucidity provides consolation and compensations. Yeah. Yeah, this is like, seduction and downfall. It's like a putting on that guise, putting on that mask, putting on that, that disguise you need. And with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like a, you're downplaying. It's like you're downplaying yourself to fly under the radar. And then once you're done, it's like a, those movies with spies and stuff, and there's always like wait, I didn't think they were a spy because they acted, not like a spy the whole time. But that was their spy game. That was their spy craft. You have a really good spy craft. You're really, really smart, and there's just no way around it. You're gonna get what you need to get. That's what you need, and if no one's going to give it to you, then you just have to take it. Well, it looks like here we are again. Robbing the Louvre, breaking into the palace, getting into gotta do it again. Every time I try to get out, they pull me back in by not giving me that thing I need, and then I gotta do my work. I gotta get into my Mission Impossible. You're so Mission Impossible. You have all the magic of Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. That's your strength. You're Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. You could probably run up a building. Don't try that. But, you know, whatever. Um yeah, you are a good spy crafter. This is your strength. This is your greatest strength. Is that you are just someone who will take what they need to get. That's your greatest strength. And for some reason people hold the things you need away from you. I don't know what that is. For some reason they I don't know if it's specifically to like work on this strength of yours, like like it's a constant challenge that needs to come up for you to work on this strength, or if it's just the circumstance you're in. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's your greatest strength, Pal 4. Pal 4, thank you for being here. This was a very fun reading, you spy people. Yeah, thank you for letting me read for you. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if it resonated, and leave a comment if it didn't. And I will see you in the next reading, Pal 4. Thank you.